Give a student an F, they've learned nothing. Give a student an A, and what have they learned? Still nothing. A student stated, I remember the first time a grading rubric was attached to a piece of writing. Suddenly, all the joy was taken away. I was no longer writing for myself, but for a grade. If there's not a need a change in the way students are evaluated, the quality and effectiveness of education in the United States is going to decline. School was designed to educate children, but with the grading system, all anyone is doing is memorizing information, spitting it back up the day the test comes, and forgetting about it the next day. Grades reflect effort, not intelligence. Your society places a great value and meaning towards a grade a student gets. Therefore, along with my team, I had the pleasure to investigate if Type A and Type B students are the brightest. Here are some of the answers some students gave us.
I believe that just letters and statistics on a piece of paper don't define you as a person, and your knowledge and experiences and what you know.
Try to make friends with my teacher, and then that allows me to get extensions and turn in my work, which allows space for procrastination.
Grades are pretty much just trying to figure out if you can complete an assignment on time as required to. It doesn't define how intelligent you are by any way.
You can know more about the subject, or you can know less, not. So it doesn't really define how much knowledge you have on the subject.
I think grades are just a tally system for what they're able to physically put out, but they're not measuring someone's inner strength.
Now let's hear what experts have to say.
Grade is not necessarily an accurate representation of that student's ability. There are a number of reasons why a student might have a D in a particular class or semester. It might be that there is a conflict between the student and the teacher. It might be that things outside of school are impacting his or her performance. But it does not necessarily mean that that student is not capable of passing the exam.
They are a person. Grades are just like a numerical value.
I consider all students bright. It depends on the individual person on that day that they are tested as to the results that the teacher is going to get on the paper on the test. Some teachers have a bell curve, some students have bad days, so a grade is not indicative of the student's intelligence on that particular day or his whole life.
These students most time are more applied than an average C student. That's why they have A's and B's. It's not necessarily that they're intelligent, although it could be, but they're just more applied than an average student.
I mean, I'm used to not sleeping all night and then going to class, so probably. I mean, yes, because all I want to do is sleep in class. Yes. No, they're over-testing a lot of
It's EOCs and yeah.
No, because then in class, all you learn about, like all your teacher teaches you about is how to pass the test. You're not really learning about the subject, and then it's not effective in your life when you grow up.
I think tests are important in the sense that teachers can measure how much you know or if you actually did what you were supposed to do and study. But tests are kind of, it depends on the kind of day you had. Like if you had an off day and then you tested and then you got a bad grade or something, then tests aren't an accurate measurement of what you know. So I don't think necessarily all the time that tests are important in that sense.
Whatever grade you're getting in the class should reflect what you're getting on the exam.
These are the results. We constructed an IQ test where we can test students with different grade averages. At the end of the day, the grading system needs to change. Students are now working hard for a letter on a piece of paper. They are no longer working for themselves.